Cody Rhodes likes to repeat the same garbage every single week. What do you want to talk about? Well, tonight, Fog Wrestling, there's something we want to talk about, and that is the fact that WWE effing sucks. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. It's Friday Night Smackdown. I have had enough. This show was abysmal. I don't want to hear it. I don't want these WWE retards, these WWE fan-loving boys that just cannot criticise this show, that cannot see the faults with this show, that thinks everything that Triple H touches turns to gold, when in reality it turns to shite, like a really dark, stinking colour of brown shite. Because this show, from start to finish, was boring as fuck. How can this be a go-home show for any pay-per-view? Go home. If I was in the audience, I would have went home after the first segment. Complete predictability from start to finish. Nothing interesting. A bunch of jobber matches. They hype up the main event. A shitty tag team title match. Since WrestleMania, when they split the belts, we've not seen the belts being defended on a premium live event. Why is that? Because the tag team belts ain't worth a fucking shit. The tag team belts are worthless. They are not deemed good enough. They're not deemed worthy enough to get on a premium live event, but they try and sit and lie to us every single time when they put them on TV. Oh, we're giving you a premium live event quality match on free TV, and they promote it like you're getting Rock and Austin at Mania 17. You're getting fucking shit. You're getting Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, two fucking jobbers taking on two fucking guys from the indies, man. 40 minutes to go, and they start the hype for the main event. Oh, look, tag team 1 is walking. We go to a break, we come back. Tag team 2 is walking. We get 10 fucking minute entrances. It's garbage. How can this be a premium live event quality match when the tag titles are never defended on the premium live events? You dumb fucking bastards.
Yes. Yeah. Alright.
No, AEW's better than this, right? Because see as shit and retarded as AEW is, at least it's faster paced, you know. It does kind of remind you of the Attitude Era in that way, and I do feel a little bit sick to my stomach comparing AEW to the fucking Attitude Era. But at least with AEW, with 40 minutes to go, they don't promote one shite fucking match. This show's garbage. 10, 15 minute entrances. Cody Rhodes takes about 2 minutes. What do you want to talk? He asked the audience what do you want to talk about, then he proceeded to talk about absolutely nothing. Oh, Kevin Owens, my mum's sick. I mean, who fucking cares, right? Hopefully his mum's alright, but why do we want to hear about that on SmackDown? Why do we give a shit about that on SmackDown? See, back in the day, did we want The Rock to come out and bury people and talk about candy asses and turn them boots sideways and shoving them straight up fucking people's holes? Or did we want to hear The Rock come out and go, well, you know what, my father had a headache last week and I hope he's feeling better. I gave him some paracetamol, but I'm not too sure. You know what I mean? Garbage. Fucking garbage. Right. See, no, Breaking Bad, do you want Walter White? Do you want Walter White to cook fucking meth? Or do you want Bryan Cranston to go, you know what? I wasn't sure I was going to film season 3, episode 10 because my brother, you know, he broke his pinky finger, but, you know, I decided that I was going to come out here because my brother knows how much my acting career means to me. Therefore, I filmed season 3 episode. Fucking shit. Shite.
Anyway, I want to start this with you. I want to get it done. So,
and what makes it worse is, we literally were just watching 2003 Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and you get arguably the match of the year, definitely one of the matches of the year. You get Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit in a technical classic. Alright, you talk about wrestling, people think we don't appreciate wrestling. See when it's two goats in the ring actually fucking wrestling with psychology and selling, putting on a wrestling clinic. I love that shit. See when it's this current generation working the indie, no selling, flippy, fucking floppy style. I don't care about that. And then after the Kurt Angle Benoit match, you get, in my opinion, one of the most underrated Royal Rumble matches of all time. Fantastic Royal Rumble match from the very beginning with Jericho, Christian coming out as Jericho, tricking Shawn Michaels. Jericho, I thought, put in an MVP performance in that Rumble. Matt Hardy, very good as well. Michaels coming out for revenge. You've got like lots of Hall of Fame guys that weren't even lasting long. It was quick paced. You got Edge and Rey Mysterio, maybe not even lasting 10 minutes, guys. You're fucking legends, and you look at what you get in this. What do you get in this SmackDown? You get bored out your tits from start to finish. How can the people of Canada and see in the main event, Gargano and Ciampa win, and there was some guy about 30 celebrating, and it's like, you fucking sad loser, you've paid good fucking money. I know the Canadian dollar isn't worth shit at the moment, and you had to refinance your house to actually go to this show, because he was in the front row, but what a fucking loser. Imagine going to a SmackDown, taking the time to leave your house, paying all that money, and clapping like a fucking seal that just received a fish, because DIY, do it yourself, what won the tag belts? Fuck me.
Can we just end the review there? I don't want to talk about the show.
No, we need to talk about the show, but I'm done. I'm done with people defending this crap. And I've been praising WWE for what they're doing on Raw. Is Raw great? No, but I tell you what, at the moment, Raw's okay. Raw is watchable. This is not.
This is not.
This could be worse than NXT.
Talking to Raw. The Raw superstars are here. It's Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's money in the... but why? The brand split's alive. It's not alive. It's dead. The brand split's dead. The brand split was dead after week 1. The brand split was dead when they done the draft. It was the most uneventful draft of all time. How shite was that? How boring and just stagnant and predictable. SmackDown selects Jey Uso. Raw selects Braun Breaker. SmackDown selects Bayley. Raw selects Karrion Kross. I mean, Jesus Christ, could we not get some... Look at the original draft. Look at Flair and McMahon going against each other. Fucking, it was real back then. It was great, and you just get... Nah, man, see anybody claiming this is good, honestly, there's two ways to explain it. Either you haven't watched wrestling when it was actually good, or you're not mentally right in the head. You've got, like, the brain of an 8-year-old, because that's the only way you can genuinely enjoy this.
I'd say it's both. It can't be
it could be both, but... I want someone to come on and say this was a good... Oh, but Triple H formats the shows better. How does he? He bores the fucking tits right off you. He takes about 20 minutes to get from one segment to the next. So, formatting the show correctly is just having long fucking segments from start to finish. Dynamite's more watchable than this. I will stand behind that statement all day long.
I will stand alone.
Right, I know you're about to pass out here, but want to address what I've just said there?
I was going to address the stuff when I got to the stuff, alright?
Well, do you want to at least mention the Royal Rumble?
I hate wrestling. Wrestling fucking depresses me, alright? People say we're negative, no wonder. It's hard to be negative when you're it's hard not to be negative when you're presented with two fucking upside down batteries that are always negative. I don't know what the analogy I was going for there, but you know what? It's horrendous. We've always said it though. People that think this era is good did not watch the previous eras.
You couldn't have.
It's actually as simple as that.
You could not have watched the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era and believe what is happening today is better than that. It's just not possible.
See, when Austin Theory and Grayson Waller say they're the greatest tag champs of all time, it actually makes me physically fucking sick.
I know they're heels and I know they're supposed to talk themselves, but they should know that's just something you can't say.
See, when Johnny Gargano cuts a promo backstage and then he speedwalks to the ring in his
like a wee diddy, man,
in his 4'11" frame.
What the fuck? What are we dealing with here? Anyway, what's your thoughts on the 2003 Royal Rumble?
I liked it. I loved it. I like wrestling. 4 big guys ending it. What the fuck do you get now?
See the last
Fragile Phil.
See the last hour and a half. Fuck, I wish we had Fragile Phil. See the last hour and a half of the 2003 Royal Rumble. I give it a 10 out of 10. I wouldn't change it. It's perfection. Fantastic world title match, Angle Benoit, and then a great Royal Rumble. Couldn't ask for more. And then we go straight from watching that to putting this shit on, and like you're on a high. You're actually enjoying watching wrestling. This stuff comes on, and you want to die. I mean, you do.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not die, but you definitely want to go to bed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you want to hit the pill.
Wrap me in the crossface and hold me tight.
I mean, you're fucking
right. LA Knight, Jey Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, Andrade, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre does the job. Alright?
Drew McIntyre, I mean, we get a yeet off between LA Knight and Jey Uso. You know, nothing original.
No.
Yeah. Yeet. Yeah. Yeet. You know what? I actually don't mind the yay because I think it makes sense. And LA Knight. But see, for me, the yeet's just lame.
The yeet's shite.
What is the yeet?
I don't know what it is. I think Andrade stuck it like a sore thumb here.
Yeah, I mean, Drew McIntyre came out and straight away and just called him El Idiot. And the only thing Andrade had to offer was the fact that he was sitting up on the top rope. Yeah. By the way, he wrestled on WWE Speed earlier. Enough said. This guy's a bum. Why is he in this match? Anyway, McIntyre came out, basically buried everyone, said to Carmelo Hayes, "You're not him. You're looking up at him." I thought it was like some decent wee lines there for Drew McIntyre. Look, he's the star of this match. He probably won't win it because WWE's hell-bent on fucking not giving the current best guy in the company any sort of victories or not giving him a push. You know, they just want him to be stuck in this feud with CM Punk. I don't quite understand it, but I mean, whatever. So, any thoughts on that?
It's the best part of the show, and it wasn't even that good.
No, it wasn't. We get Andrade attacking McIntyre, then it leads to a 6-man brawl. Nothing interesting there.
Why not a 3-on-3 match tonight or something? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Although back in the day we would have got that, but not in the Triple H era. Up next, we have Jackie Redmond backstage doing an interview with Bayley. We have Chelsea Green. She calls Bayley boring, and I agree. I agree with Chelsea Green.
Bayley fucking sucks. See, anybody that defends this should be life in jail.
Bayley then went to have a conversation with Nick Aldis because she wants a match with Piper later on tonight. I've already seen this match a few weeks ago at Clash at the Castle. I don't need to see it again.
Couldn't care, I didn't see it a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, it sucked at Clash at the Castle, and it sucked tonight. And you know what? I just have no interest in seeing Piper and Evan rolling about, fat rolls everywhere, fucking big fat lard ass.
Like a pig in shite.
Yeah, it's like, well, SmackDown's full of shite, so you put in Piper and Evan, she's the pig, and you definitely have pig and shite. No one's going to tell me that this is the best. Imagine being a man and actually wanting to see Piper Niven over Trish Stratus and Lita and Stacey Keibler. That
unless you're a butcher, I don't see what the fucking gimmick is.
Free meat or something, free ham, but that boggles my mind. Like it really fucking does. The women back in the day were way more over. It wasn't even close. First match, Street Profits with B-Fab taking on Pretty Deadly.
What a match this is.
And what is it with them announcing match? Why are jobber matches getting announced the week before? Like, this match was announced last week. Later on tonight, they announce next week you're getting Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin taking on those two Mexican guys that just got their contracts renewed.
I ranted on that.
How can that be a promo? How can that match be getting you promote good things?
Yeah, but also, right, you get the pay-per-view. So, it's like, does that not change the scheme of things? You've got Chad Gable taking on Jey Uso on Raw. They announced that on Raw for next week.
So, depending on who wins it, does that not...
But if Chad Gable or Jey Uso wins the Money in the Bank, why the fuck would they care about having a match?
See, it just feels like everything's so fucking forced and nothing's organic. It doesn't... Like, whatever happened to... Only really important things should be promoted for the next show. Like a big return. Or a big title match that has been announced on the show. Why are we getting jobber matches announced for next week?
I hate Triple H.
Be back in the day. Oh, next week it's Crash Holly taking on Naked Midday. No titles on the line, no feud or nothing like that. It's just a match we're promoting for the sake of it. See if they promoted that match, people wouldn't tune in.
No,
You
they're
promote good stuff, you don't promote shit. And nobody's going to tell me that Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin taking on Garza and Humberto Carrillo ain't shit. Why do people... See when McMahon was there, man, see if people seen Baron Corbin being promoted in this throwaway tag team match, that they would have been using sick emojis and they went, oh, bum ass Corbin, fuck Corbin, release Corbin. But Triple H is here, and all of a sudden, oh, Corbin's a technical great, better wrestler than Benoit.
They want to bum the ass of Corbin.
Nia Jax, right? A woman that everyone could not stand her, hated her when Vince McMahon was there. Triple H is now there, and they're praising Nia Jax like she's the greatest thing ever.
It's the same with Austin Theory.
Oh, when he was McMahon's protege, he was like, oh, get him off my TV screen. And now he's Austin Theory. It's actually, I mean, it's all fickle, man, you know, it's just bullshit. McMahon's, it's fucking JD from New York. I would love to smash the fuck out of that. McMahon's there, bad show. Vince McMahon changed the script, good show. McMahon didn't show up this week, Triple H, but it's all bullshit, man. It's garbage. It's full of fucking liars and phony people.
Yeah. Who won? Street Profits?
I'm not being phony, man. I'm telling it how it is. This show sucks. This company sucks.
Street Profits win.
I actually despise wrestling, man, in 2024.
Same.
What are we supposed to do? Wait 8 months in case The Rock comes back from WrestleMania 41 and you might get a couple of decent segments? Oh, you have to wait a full year just in case The Rock comes back to do a Rock concert? Wow, we're so honoured to get The Rock back.
Yeah.
Right. This match lasted way too long, by the way. Street Profits win. Going absolutely nowhere. What's their faction called? The Pride?
Aye.
They obviously... Triple H has no pride in his work if this is what he's given us.
Taking us on a shite ride, that's for sure.
Honestly, absolutely nothing. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are talking to each other. Theory wants to make sure they're on the same page. He's been thinking a lot about what Johnny Gargano says.
Did I fall asleep or did the bloodline not come out tonight?
They had like a 1 minute vignette at the end. Theory says he believes what Gargano was saying, and then Waller's like, yeah, how many titles did you win in the way? None. Since you left them, you became United States champion, you beat John Cena. What a horrible decision that was. It actually makes me sick. See the last, maybe 6-7 years of John Cena's career? The amount of job... Losing to Solo Sikoa, Austin... Just John Cena, man. John Cena should have been a guy that came back and squashed people.
How could a faction be called The Way, actually? The Way? Go away.
Go away. No, but it's actually sick, man. See what they've done to John Cena?
No, they've butchered him.
Over the past, 6-7 years. John Cena should have been a guy that never lost any of these bums and you protected him. No. Why wasn't John Cena like Brock Lesnar? A guy that came back and worked with the top people and only put over the very top guys that you wanted to push. See, once you have John Cena lose to a Solo Sikoa, who then goes on to lose 36 matches in a row, you've just ruined a lot of John Cena's credibility. See, when you have John Cena lose to an Austin Theory, that 2 months after WrestleMania is getting him jobbed out, you just can't... See, John Cena now, he can't really put over the next guy. It'd be great if John Cena was still feud as big match John, Superman, and then you could maybe bring him back and have him face Braun Breaker, and if Braun Breaker wins, it means something. See if Braun Breaker beats John Cena now, it means absolutely nothing.
It means nothing.
Oh, he beat the guy in the neon green shirt who's been losing. What? They've got a statistic. John Cena hasn't won a singles match in 6 years? Yep. It's over 2,000 days. What are we doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? Right, tag team match.
Yo, we went from John Cena not losing a singles match in over 2,000 days to not winning a single... What? I mean,
well, John's not here, and if he is, I can't see him. Alright, so we need to talk about other people that are here.
Oh, alright, well, you want to talk about other people? Let's talk about it. Second match of the night, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill taking on Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. You didn't want to talk about John Cena, you wanted to talk about the next match, so go for it.
Fucking awful, right? And then she cries after the match. Oh, it's been a tough couple of months. You lost the titles, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, and, I mean, arguably, 2 months ago you weren't even the champs. So... She says it as if all over the past 2 months we've lost the belts and we've been on a rocky... You lost the belts at Clash at the Castle. That was after the European Championship started. I mean, that was 3 weeks ago at most. Not even 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago tomorrow or whatever. Or 3 weeks ago Sunday. Like, how has it been a horrible few months? I mean, a few months ago it was Backlash where you were winning the belts. Just a terrible promo.
Except of how they don't know how to book women. If you don't have the world title, what are you doing?
Oh, aye, because Bailey's got the world title. She's doing great.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean. It's like Charlotte Flair, Becky. If they don't have the belt, they're fucking.
They take time off.
Aye.
You know
Bailey may as well took time off though.
Fuck.
Bailey's not there.
It's garbage, man. What's that, Charlotte? We ain't giving you the belt, right? Go home and sit home for 6 months.
Right. This is the segment I want to talk about.
No. Also, see Indy Hartwell. Why at the start of her theme does it go impressive? Like it's Bubba Ray Dudley stuttering back in the day. There's nothing impressive about. See, if you're impressive, right? You don't need the word impressive. Could you imagine, right? If Mankind was coming out or Cactus Jack was coming out, and at the start of his theme song it went hardcore. How gay would that have? You know what I mean? See, if Mick Foley was hardcore.
Hardcore.
No, Mick Foley was hardcore, right? We did not need some hardcore fucking text audio at the start of his theme song. And it's the same thing with Bailey when her theme song starts. Role model. How's she a role model? What's a role model about her? I'm boring as fuck. Grow up and be like me.
Right, up next, I think we've got the worst segment of the year across the company. I'm actually going to go as far as fucking saying that. They take 20 minutes to get to the ring.
Right, we see them walking backstage. We go to a break. They come out individually. Kevin Owens comes out 5 minutes. Orton comes out 5 minutes. Cody Rhodes comes out 5 minutes. It feels like you've wasted about 2 hours here. They get in the ring. Cody Rhodes has a microphone. It takes about 2 minutes to speak. They start speaking. He starts speaking slow. And it's like he teases us, right? As if we don't know what he's going to say.
I know.
Yo, there's no unpredictability here. We know what you're going to say. Just fucking hurry up and say it. Just hurry up and say it. Remember back in the day, Austin? Remember he's coming out and he's moving and you feel like there's energy there.
But listen, right. Cody Rhodes sent, we've got 16,000 people. We're going to beat the new bloodline. That's what he says here, right? Then Orton says, if it was up to me, that fight's going to end with the RKO. What do you mean? You're in the match, mate. It is up to you.
No, that's not. You're not even lying. That's literally what Orton said. Orton says,
He said, hey, Code Man.
Code Man, fuck off.
Right. And then Owens talks for 5 minutes.
About his mum?
He's like, 4 days ago, my dad rung me, I had to go back to Quebec. And then he said, I've been in the hospital 5 days.
Hold on, so 4 days ago, you didn't even know your mother was sick, but somehow 5 days ago, you were sitting in the hospital with her? The show's full of fucking amateurs, man. That is. It's and then he's like trying to put himself over. People in the back would have been okay if I didn't show up this week, but I'm here. Well, good for you, mate. You turned up at your job. Good for fucking you. No, as if people in life don't have fucking worries, don't have sickness, don't have issues with family, and they go in and clock into their job. They're shite paying 9 to 5 minimum wage or not much better than it job. Yeah, this guy has got this luxury of getting paid $1 million contracts a year to wrestle and travel the world, and he wants a pat in the back.
Yeah, I thought no.
Just stay in Canada, mate. Fucking stay there.
You fucking fat slob.
Bonjour, au revoir. Au revoir. Don't want to speak to Kevin Owens anymore.
Yo, we're not evil people, right? But see his mum, she's fucking irrelevant.
No, look, I hope his mum's alright, but that has no relevance on a wrestling show. It just doesn't. It's got nothing to do with the product.
They're trying to hype up this all-out war between this group and the Bloodline, and he's talking about his mum being sick.
So why don't the Bloodline just not show up because Roman Reigns' father passed away?
Yeah. Why not? I'm gonna. This was the worst segment of the year. I actually could, and then it just ended, and you're like, "Oh, the Bloodline's going to come out."
Yeah,
it just pans to Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, and that was it. No, worst segment of the year. Fucking horrendous. Look at Cody Rhodes is a paperweight champion. The guy's a crybaby bitch. Orton is out there getting one of his last paychecks before he calls it a day, and Kevin Owens, well, I don't know. Maybe they were restocking catering, so he had to go out to the ring for
Here,
5 minutes. I don't know.
What was it Cody Rhodes... what was it he ended his promo with a couple weeks ago? It was something shit. Remember?
I can't remember.
What Kevin Owens said here to finish this promo was...
I was something about
there's two things at the pay-per-view. Like, not only does he just want to kick the living hell out of the bloodline, but he wants to beat their asses worse than ever before.
It's the same shit.
Like, I just
feel like him here.
If you say they want to win,
not only is it a hardcore match, it's a no holds barred match.
No, but see if he says not only do I want to win, I want to beat their asses ever. Then that makes sense.
Not only do I want pepperami on my sandwich, I want salami. Alright, Owens, fucking... No, I think Cody Rhodes said something about Solo sitting at the table. It was something to do with a table, but it was fucking shit. Alright.
Speaking of shit, up next, Bayley versus Piper Niven.
Bayley won.
We had all the Money in the Bank competitors here for some reason. They start brawling. Lyra Valkyria was running away from Zoe Stark, who was behind her for some strange reason. We then get Tiffany Stratton climb to the top rope, and she's sitting there, standing on the top rope, waiting for 10 seconds. And you've got the three women on the outside, just standing, staring up at her with their arms out, ready to catch her, looking like gullible bastards. I mean, and this, you're supposed to believe that these are great workers. They're standing there as if they're sightseeing, as if they're trying to take it. It's like as if it's like an attraction. They're looking at like the Eiffel Tower, and they're twisting their neck. They're bending their neck at like a 145-degree angle to look up for 10 seconds. See, when you look up, why wouldn't you just move it the way?
Yeah.
Would that not be the smart thing to do? But no, we're going to stand there like absolute donuts with our arms up, ready to catch her. See things like that, man. It pisses me off. Where's Dean Malenko when you need him?
Not looking good. He's on crutches, I think, these days.
That's actually sad.
Anyway, wrestling's on crutches.
I tell you what.
Wrestling's on fucking life support.
See if Dean Malenko came back, I'd put the world title on him. Dean Malenko's better than Cody. I don't give a shit. Dean Malenko's better than Cody Rhodes.
How do you like me now?
He is?
I know he is. Didn't say he was.
What's that got? Why are you saying a hardcore holic?
He's better than Cody Rhodes as well.
You tell the Big Show. The Big Shot's looking at him.
Aye. Hardcore Holly, right? With that broken neck that Brock gave him and that gash on his back, wrestling in that condition is better than anyone on this fucking roster today. How do you like me now?
The Zombie VCW is better than anybody on this SmackDown.
Judy Bagwell on a fucking forklift match is better than any of this shit. Anyway, Bayley wins. Main event time. A-Tune Down Under. DIY. The promo before the match I thought was... You know what? Was this the worst segment of the year? It's
just annoying. You've got 40 minutes left and they're hyping up this bum match. This absolute bum. Oh, by the way, Thingy was like Michin again. Every single week. No, she's not in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but she's out there attacking Nia Jax. And it gets announced next week. Michin, Nia Jax. Who cares?
Seeing the attitude there, though, ruthless aggression. To see if you had 40 minutes left of a show, I would say you'd be getting about
3 matches and a bunch of segments.
5 segments, 3 matches.
Aye. And think of all the stars you were getting. The Rocks, the Austins. What do we get with 40 minutes left here? We get Austin Theory and Waller versus DIY. So, you get... both teams are walking backstage. The DIY cut a promo. Then we get the entrances. You get breaks here, breaks there. I mean...
See next time I see that Money in the Bank graphic with a wee robber running across the screen.
But listen, see if you've got like 3 commercial breaks left in the show, and people know that when they come back for the commercial break, all they're getting is DIY versus Waller and Feet. Why would you bother?
I am going to be very intrigued at the rating.
Surely the quarter hour is going to be down, unless we missed it and they definitely promoted the blood. Even if they were promoting the Bloodline.
See, fucking cheap. Well, what was the vignette then? Talk me through it.
It was just that new guy putting the necklace thing on Solo, and that was it. And they put the one for hands up, and Solo sitting at the head of the table.
Right, new champs, DIY.
Like some sort of mafia shit.
Aye, head of the table.
So Waller loses the match. He tapped out. Theory kept saving him. I guess maybe they're going to have Waller turn on Fury, even though Fury was the guy that tried to... You know what? I actually like Grayson Waller. I think getting him away from Fury, getting him away from the worthless tag team division is the best thing they can do for Waller. I think there's potential in the guy, so... I mean, I'm not going to complain, but... DIY, why are they main event? How the hell are how are they main event a SmackDown? And how can you turn up and pay good money to watch this shit and be happy that that's your main event? DI fucking why?
Yeah.
Two indie wrestlers. The definition of indie wrestlers. The guy that's his nickname? Was that not his name when he first came in?
Johnny Wrestling.
Aye, we got that for indie wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, well, what?
I'm going to give this show a -5.
-5.
And I think I'm being generous. I believe I gave Dynamite like a -70 once. So yeah, -5.
How did Dynamite get a -70?
It could have been more, I can't remember.
You know what? I mean, it was bad, but I live in the real world, so...
I wish I lived in the real world.
I
live in a world where wrestling is fucking gash.
I'm giving it a 0, so there you go.
Fuck off, change it.
No.
You have to change it.
Hold on, I'm the one that's been ranting about this show, and I'm giving it a 0. You're giving it a -5. I'm
giving it a -2.5.
-2.5 out of... Well, I guess it's not really a 10, like, isn't it? Because we're breaking the Meltzer scale here. I would be shocked. Look, see if there's people in our comments saying that we're being out of order.
There will be. Of course there is. You're a bunch of sad fucking losers.
We're
going to unsubscribe.
No, I've got to believe that even the people that defend Triple H and WWE, I think they're not going to criticise the show like us, obviously.
They defend Triple H like the rent is due.
Nah, I've got to believe that most of our subscribers that are very pro WWE will admit that this was not a good show. At the very least, you've got to admit it was not a good show. Nobody in their right mind could give this show above a 5. No, you just couldn't.
I gave it a -5.
Well, nah, but it just couldn't, man. It was so and it's a go-home show, man. I said that I believe these shows are the worst shows now. See these go-home shows that are in the same town as the premium live event, and it seems to be all of them now. I think they're the worst shows you can get. They are the most unwatchable SmackDowns. This is treated... I think they treat these SmackDowns like a pre-show.
No, they do.
It's like a pre-show to the premium live event now.
I actually can't get over how bad that Cody... See when they get in behind the curtain with that Cody Rhodes Owen and Owen, are they high-fiving each other and be like, oh, you did good work out there, guys. That'll get a good bump at the start of the year. No, I need to know. There's no fucking way they think that's good.
I'd rather 2 hours of Triple H climbing into Katie Fick's coffin.
Yeah. Every day of the week.
In slow motion.
Just
put it down to like...
fucking Al Wilson's coffin.
Just put it down to like 0.00001 and just have a 2 hour video of Triple H slowly climbing in to Katie Fick's coffin with the cane mask on, and that would have made a better show than this.
See the way they're saying, oh, Kevin Owens had to turn up. He's like, I had to turn up tonight because my mum would want me to. You actually, see if she died, it would have been on you, Kevin, because what was the fucking point of your segment? No, seriously, what was the point of this fucking segment?
It would have been on him, like, it would have been his fault.
It would have been the segment fucking sucked. Why didn't he... Right, Triple H, what have you got for me? I know I'm doing the pay-per-view on Saturday, but what have you got for me on Friday? Oh, well, Cody's going to come out and say, what do you want to talk about? Orton's going to say, well, we're going to beat him with the RKO. Then you're going to cry about your whole mum situation.
Yeah, for me...
Why couldn't Kevin Owens do it via satellite?
Hospital bed? I get what I get what you're saying. I don't think you've worded it correctly, but I get what you're saying. It's like, I think if they had something worthwhile for Owens, then it's like, yeah, if they've got something good and it's like going to be worthy of him turning up, then that's fine. But I think Kevin Owens to leave his mother's side at hospital to turn up and be a part of this show in this segment that absolutely sucked is awful. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I just know. See, if I was Kevin Owens and something happened, and you missed it, and you didn't get to spend final moments for that.
This?
I would never forgive it. I would never forgive myself if I was Kevin Owens.
Aye, so anyway, guys...
maybe the catering at WWE is just better than the hospital food. Who fucking knows? I mean, I'm going to guess it is.
I'd like to think so.
Aye. Anyway, -2.5.
I wonder what the catering at TNA is like.
Colder than the inside of a fucking freezer.
Anyway, that's it.
They fucking food at TNA.
You know, it's just... I don't know, man. This was bad. This was really bad, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
Money in the Bank tomorrow, though.
Heatwave on Sunday. What a time to be a wrestling fan, eh? Till next time, though. Peace.